at Privett with Monette Rural Fire. Today we're going to talk a little bit about batteries. And batteries you'll see everywhere you look, from your cell phone in your hand to the laptop you're studying on, to your car in the driveway, to your fire truck in the station. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of history on the automotive, commercial, marine side of batteries. In 1920, the auto industry decided to put a battery in a vehicle. They started having a starter and charging system like an alternator. In 1950, the auto industry came out with a 12-volt battery. The 12-volt battery had more cold cranking amps than the previous 6-volt. This is due to the fact in 1950s when the muscle cars really began in your Mopars and your Chevys and the Fords. Fast forward in the 2000s, the auto industry realized that the battery needs more reserve capacity, which means how long can the battery last on a charge. This is due to the fact that the computer system, the stereos people are running, the phones charging, laptops, tablets charging off the car, they needed a battery with more reserve capacity. How long can it last? A few different batteries out there, different chemistries that they use is your standard flooded, which is a battery filled with acid with lead plates. Then they move to the AGM battery. AGM stands for absorbed glass mat. You're more reference that to the Optima battery, that 6-pack design, that is a spiral technology AGM. You can put that battery on its side, flip it over upside down, it's not going to leak acid and it's going to continue to start your vehicle. Then they have your gel battery. It's a jelly paste battery. It's filled with a gel substance. It's rubbed on the plates of the batteries and it keeps that current going. The same concept, it's low maintenance. You can put it on its side, it's not going to leak. You can vibrate it, it's going to be fine. Now the manufacturing process of the battery consists of two different plates. You got a positive plate, you got a negative plate. They both are coated with a substance like a paste, dropped down into different sections called a cell. Each cell represents 2.1 volts. So you have to have 6 of them to get a 12-volt battery. So picture 6 little batteries and 1 battery. That's what you pretty much got. When batteries are placed in the battery case and to get connected, it's connected by lead plates and it's all seriesed in with the lead post. There are some myths out there in the battery world where the batteries, if you set it on concrete, it's going to go dead. That's false. The myth in the old days of batteries drawing dead was to keep people from setting it on the concrete in case they leak. When a battery leaks, it's going to eat away the concrete floor. So the old timers, the farmers, they wanted the wood placed under the battery. So if it leaked, it's going to eat on the wood. They can throw the piece of wood out. Then they're put a new piece of wood and their concrete's going to be fine. If you leave your lights on in your car and drains the battery down and it's dead, or you leave a door open or something and you forget about it, you cannot just start your car, let it idle 15 minutes or drive around the block. All your vehicle's charging system is, you can kind of think of it as a maintainer. If you draw your battery all the way down, 15 minutes of idling or 15 minutes of driving is not going to charge your battery up. It's going to take you, put an actual charger, auxiliary charger, plugged in the wall, put your clamps on it. It's going to take about 3 to 4 hours to get a good charge on your battery where you can operate it. Then your vehicle can charge it the rest of the way. Disconnecting your battery. So a lot of people will disconnect their battery out of their car, say they're going on vacation or they got a collection car. They'll disconnect the battery to see if the battery won't die. Well, the problem with that is with cars nowadays, if you disconnect the battery, your computer system is going to freak out. If you ever put a new battery in an older car, you know you have to reset your radio, your clock, reset a little bit of things. With the newer cars, the whole computer system will reset. You may have issues in starting. Then we go to changing your battery. When you change your battery out in a new vehicle, roughly, it could be anywhere from 2010 to present, depending on what model. Mercedes, some Chevrolets, some Fords. If you it's just like before, if you disconnect your battery, so you're disconnecting your battery, changing it, you've got to have a special tool while changing this battery. It's called a maintainer, or a certain computer you plug in. It falsifies the vehicle saying, I still got a battery. On the computer, some cars, if you install a new battery, you actually have to tell the car, I have a new battery. It's got to be reset or your vehicle's not going to start. If you do that at home without the proper computer, proper maintainer, you're most likely going to have a tow bill to your local dealership. And again, I'm Matt Privett with Monette Rule. That's a little bit of fun facts in the battery world.